Welcome back to A. You're doing the most. I am everybody's favorite new person to hear every Tuesday. Cinnamon J.
I guess I'm everyone's second favorite.
No, we could be equal as favorites.
All right. Well, I'm Brittany. I'm just in this thing.
And we have a super duper special guest today, my brother.
Hello.
John.
I know, Mr. My old favorite podcast to listen to. I used to text your co-host all the time, message him like, I don't think that's right.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Y'all gotta come back.
We are coming back. No Bake Zone coming back, but right now we hey, you doing the most. You feel me? But No Bake Zone coming soon for sure.
I can't wait.
All right, so we like to play a game.
Okay.
In this game, we just gonna play this or that. So you just pick one other. You can tell us why or why not.
Okay.
It's nothing that bad.
All right. Let's do it.
Okay, 90s R&B or new age rap? I mean, new age music.
Oh, that's tough. I would have to go 90s.
Facts, me too.
Yeah, I have to go 90s. Man, but it's a lot of great stuff, you know. I'm a big Bryson guy. I'm a big Lucky Day, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't listen to Lucky Day.
I'm gonna go new age.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because I need Summer Walker. I need SZA. I need Ari.
I mean, we had Queen Latifah. We had Aaliyah. We
I don't
had
give a damn about none of them.
SWV. We had all them.
I don't give a damn
Sade.
about. Don't give a damn
Sade.
about. I can't name you 2 Sade songs.
I can't either, but I
man.
know
I don't give
some
a
of
damn
them.
about none of them folks. I don't know.
We had Boys to Men.
D'Angelo.
Come on now.
I don't give a damn about none of
90s
them
R&B.
folks.
Music
all the
Soul
way.
Child.
Facts.
Anthony Hamilton. Casey and JoJo.
Don't give a damn about them.
Jodeci.
You know you gotta listen to that.
No, I want to hear like Drake, Trey songs, shit like that.
Okay.
Okay. But you put us in a box though because we just 90s R&B solely, and then you got everything. Now if that's the case, if it's like the 90s R&B versus the field, I'm gonna take the field for sure.
No, I mean new. Like I'm talking about like new, like past 5 years. Cause Trey did that 7-Eleven album was crazy.
Yeah.
That had to be like 2018, 2019.
I'm gonna tell y'all something.
You ain't
The
listen
two
to it?
music people is on this. I was over here. I'm really not a big music person,
I'm
but I
dead.
listen to it. I mean,
Yeah.
I do it. But yeah,
Okay.
That's a tough one.
Well, speaking of music, twerk music or rap music?
for a pregame.
Shit. I'm gonna have to go rap personally, but twerk definitely has its place.
Not twerk music.
Yeah, you gotta put in twerk music for the pregame because that's what get the girls turned up. Like,
For the pregame?
Yeah, for the pregame.
Oh, yeah, twerk for sure.
Twerking.
Let's go twerk all the way.
Okay, bad breath or body odor?
Damn. I guess as a male, I'd rather take the bad breath. Because, the body odor, nah.
I agree.
That is a tough one. I think I do. I want to say, which one do I care about the most? My body or my mouth?
For myself or the other person?
Either or.
Oh, I was thinking about for the other person too.
Oh, okay,
I
we
would
could do
think
for the
so.
other person. I go with shit.
It's tough because I like the kiss.
I do too, but I don't
But
want to
you
smell
cannot.
you musty either.
I know. So I would have to say bad breath because I can always give you some gum.
Yep.
I keep gum in my car.
I say, I guess I'll say bad breath.
You know, she can
Yeah,
always turn
'cause-
around.
Yeah, I'm gonna say bad breath
Go
too.
ahead. Face that way, shawty.
You right.
Okay, now this is a deep one. Drown to death or burn to death? I'll go first. I'm gonna say drown because I feel like it'll happen faster. And the burn, I feel like that's feeling on your body. No.
I mean,
Yeah. I believe God gonna protect me from my death. It's just gonna happen no matter how it happens. I'm just gonna I don't know if you wake up or whatever it is, but I'm just gonna be on the other side. But if I had to choose one, I'll probably say, I don't know, man. Drown, I guess. That just sounds so terrible.
I know,
both of them
right?
terrible. I think I do drown too because what if you survive? Like, What if they bring your ass back after you
I know. What if I
burn?
fall into the lost city of Atlantis or something? You know what I mean? There's a chance. But
I'm
burning
dead.
the hell?
Hey, okay.
Okay, sativa or indica?
Indica.
If I was a smoker, if I did the trees, I think I'd do sativa.
See, I go back and forth every time. So like 1 week I just do sativa wax, and the other week I just do indica wax. But it just depends on my mood. But if it's like I have to pick one, it's indica all day. I want to be like high. So I say indica.
Well, clearly
You a
I'm not a
soldier.
smoker. I want to be
I'm not a
energetic.
smoker either. I smoke my daddy weed. What my daddy got?
All right,
That's when I smoke.
this the last one. Bad communication or bad sex?
Bad communication.
Same. You ain't gotta talk to
Bad
me.
communication. Fuck it,
Bad
bro.
sex. I mean, it's toys. It's toys to
What?
help it.
No, Brittany, there's no way you can be with somebody give you bad sex, bro.
Yeah,
Like
bad
forever.
We're not talking about everything.
communication.
No, I would take bad communication
I
over
want to
bad
do bad
sex.
sex. Communicate to me. Why your sex so bad?
Oh man.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to do bad communication.
Yeah.
But we skipped right over our week. So what have you been up to this week?
Honestly, nothing. It was I did absolutely nothing. I worked.
Uh-huh.
I got off,
Mm-hmm.
and I laid on the couch.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing was done this week, and I'm okay with that.
That's beautiful. I had a great week, but then my last, not even 24 hours, my last 12 hours have been crazy.
What happened?
Okay, so I had a beautiful night at work. Love my job. Not telling y'all where I work, but I had a great night. Soon as I fucking pulled up to my apartment, I just hear my car go da-doom. I was like, what the fuck? I know I'm literally turning into my apartment. So I'm like, fuck. So then I already did my low tire pressure thing come on. I'm like, fuck, my fucking tire. So my fucking tire catches a flat. Mind y'all, I live in Dallas. I record in Houston. I don't get off work until midnight. So I didn't get home. I was pulling up to my house like 1 o'clock. And I leave my house to come to Houston at like 4 a.m. in the morning or 5 a.m. sometimes because we record early. So I was so fucking stressed out. So I had to call AAA to put the fucking donut on my tire. So I had to fucking drive to Houston on a fucking donut because nothing is opened at fucking 5 o'clock in the morning.
How did the donut do though?
It was beautiful. It did a great job.
Clearly, it did what it was supposed to do.
It did a fucking great job. I highly recommend that donut. I'm gonna figure out what kind of brand it is so everybody can get that one in their car. Cause it got me all the way to Houston, Texas. And here I am recording. Yeah, it did a good job. But other than that, my week was good. I had a good week. It was a good week. I don't have any complaints.
I hate that as a brother to hear your sister in that situation.
No, it
being
sucks.
far.
Yeah, I'm so
that
far.
Sucks. Yeah, that sucks.
Everybody always asks me, like, what's the biggest thing about living in Dallas? I'm like, man, the only thing I don't like is I'm literally by myself. Like, I'm talking about nobody. Like, in LA, like, I mean, my brothers and stuff weren't super close, but, like, they had partners that was close to me that could get to me. Like, it was always somebody around. I had a cousin around, and somebody was always close. But, like, here, man, I mean, well, Dallas, I be by myself.
Yeah.
Cry me a river.
I'm fucking dead. Fuck you. But I'm good.
Though.
Yeah, I made
How you
it.
get that donut? Hey, now about a donut. I rolled on a donut for a whole like 2 weeks. That wasn't good, but those were in college days for sure. But
2 weeks?
yeah.
Oh, my little 4-hour trip wasn't shit compared to 2 weeks.
Not to 2 weeks.
I was just going from campus back to my spot.
Oh,
you know,
okay,
but
yeah, so it was quick.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, see, the
that
good
scholarship money ain't nothing. Football is bullshit.
the good thing about Dallas to Houston is it's a straight shot.
Okay, scholarship money.
Shout out Commerce, Texas A&M Commerce.
Talk your shit.
They got money.
Okay, let's get into these topics.
Go ahead.
All right, so the first topic.
we gonna drill you.
Go ahead, Brittany. Start it
Because-
off.
Drill you.
Oh damn.
Yes.
Go ahead.
All right.
And let me let you know first, you're our first Houston guest.
First Houston guest.
So we
There
had
go.
a guest on the show, but it was in our Dallas space that we no longer record at. Rest in
Gotcha.
peace to that space.
Rest in
So
peace.
you're our first real official guest.
H time, and I'm from out of town, but I'm in H time.
I know.
Already. He here for a good time, not a long time.
Yeah.
Heard that. But are guys intimidated by an independent female? Meaning they have a good paying job,
Mhm.
they really don't need a man just for, just that companionship?
I would say, yeah, I think an insecure man is, but I think there's give and take with that. But yeah, I think only an insecure man would be intimidated by a woman that has her own, because he wouldn't know his en route to attracting her, because she doesn't need him. And if she doesn't need him, then what he might feel, what else is attractive about me? But if you're a man of value, I think, her having her own and all of that will make you attracted to her, and you would have confidence in everything else that you bring to the table. So yeah.
Okay. All right. What if she didn't mind, like, if y'all talked all day, every day? Could you think that a man could handle that?
That's funny too. I think me being somebody, like, when I had just a job or whatever, it was one thing, or when I was in college, but once I took on a career, as you guys, I know both of you guys, work businesses and job and have a podcast and all of that, it takes up a lot of your time. And I'm all about communication, but at the same time, I was having a conversation with somebody. I don't have all day to do all of that,
Yeah.
So I think the society we live in, everybody wants everything microwaved. I want, like, you see the little post, like, I'm too this for the talking stage. Let's go on vacation right now. You know what I'm saying? And I get that part, but at the same time, it's tough. You know what I mean? If you know what I mean? So I think finding that balance, I think is very important. So I enjoy communication. The relationships that I've been in, have always been ones where me and that person communicate a whole lot. I love to know what her thoughts are.
Wait, what's a whole lot? Like throughout the day?
Throughout the day, yeah. Segments of my day or whatever, you know what I mean? Like if I'm working, I was working at the gym at the time. So I'm at the gym, I work an 8-hour shift. What's up, baby? I just got to work, talk to you later. And as soon as my, that 2 hours is up, more than likely the first person I'm gonna hit up is her. What you doing, how you doing, blah, blah, blah. And then go back into it. Now my segments are a little bit longer. So, I might be at work and at the desk, grinding for 4 hours straight, and I don't got time to
be at your phone.
Whatever. But when I do, I'll hit her up.
Okay.
For sure.
Good perspective. What if she was a nagger and wanted to be like, well, you ain't texting me back fast enough? What's up?
I think that's communication. Like I said, I'm gonna choose great sex, but communication is definitely key. And I think you gotta find somebody that's good for you. And that's the thing I think people get mixed up, is if somebody's bad for you, you calling them bad. You know what I mean? And that's not the truth. You can be bad for somebody and not be bad, or you can be good for somebody. I mean, you can not be good for somebody and still be a good person. So you got to find that balance, find what works for y'all.
Definitely, because to me, like what you were saying, like the text throughout the day, I don't like that no more.
Yeah.
I used to be that person where it's like I want to be like, oh, you need to text me the other day. Text me at the end.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
when you done.
And honestly, like,
Tell me how
I like to communicate with that person. I think, like I said, that balance too. That's why I like to be around the person a lot, because I'm gonna tell you all about my day. I'm gonna tell you about you and all of that. I want to talk all the time, but it may not be through text. I do that for my job.
I get you.
Okay, that makes sense.
But I want to spend a lot of time. I do like that more so than texting.
I'm a texter.
You are.
I'm a texter.
And I'm a phoner. Well, when it comes to my dude,
FaceTime, I like FaceTime for sure too.
It's so crazy. I still like regular calls. I don't really like I only like to FaceTime my girls. I don't really like FaceTime dudes because I feel like I have to look all the way prepared, and I never look like this all day.
We're keeping it in a book. I hate talking on the phone, even if it's regular or FaceTime, because I'm on the phone at my job 8 hours a day. See,
the thing is, I think there's like a conversation about natural hair and all of that other stuff, but I don't think that's the thing. I think what women need to understand about a lot of men is we like y'all in your natural state, like when you at home. I don't care if you got your weave in or not or whatever, but when you ain't got your makeup on, when you ain't all dressed up and you ain't got the whole thing on, that's when we love. But
niggas hate bonnets. I love my headscarf.
Yeah. Well,
do you like bonnets?
I love bonnets. I love it all. I love the at home stuff. That's like being single. I've been single for like 4 years. So the thing that I would say that I enjoyed a lot about being in a relationship was the at home stuff. You know what I mean? The bonnets, the face masks, the laughing, the goofy stuff. That's the stuff I like. You know what I mean? Like being dressed down.
Preach. Everybody not like that. Everybody don't like that home look.
That's crazy.
But see, sometimes I be feeling like men say that, but then but they want their girl to be that girl that they don't like. So like, okay, for instance, a man let's say like, oh, I like when my girl dressed down, or I like hair tied, chilling with no makeup on, that's when you the prettiest, whatever Drake said. But I do think they still want that
the baddie.
They still want that Instagram girl. They still want the girl to be with that ass out and to put that shit on. So I be feeling like sometimes it's just like
it's confusing.
At home,
where's the balance? You talking about at home?
Yeah, at home.
So at home, you want her to be walking around looking like an IG picture, but then when she
no, at home I want you to
the
be
natural.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
Okay.
you gotta read. There was an article where Beyonce said something like Jay-Z was mad because everybody else always gets all of the whole Beyonce package. He always sees her at home with no makeup on, and she just got the silk robe and the bonnet and all that. But he never sees the full Beyonce. You know what I mean? I think, like I said, it's all about balance. It's all about balance. So yeah, when we go out, girl, put that shit on. Put it on. I want everybody look at my girl.
But at home, you want her to be, Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that makes sense.
Everybody still not like that.
Yeah.
Still like that. That's weird. Weird as fuck. Who does the cooking out of the relationship?
I enjoy cooking. So, and then like between like in my pack of homies, we got a couple of them that cook and some of them that don't. My boy Wayman, he love to cook, but he hate doing dishes. Shout out Wayman. But me, I enjoy cooking. I think it's a balance. That's another date I like. When I first start dating a girl, we'll have a night where we cook together. You know what I mean? Throw some music on and talk.
See,
and I like shit like that.
I like that.
I'm such a bird.
What's a bird?
I'm a bird ass bitch.
What is a bird?
A thought of whatever the fuck a bitch.
You don't like cooking?
No, first of all, like I enjoy. I can meal prep. I hate you some meal prep for sure, but you're not getting no baked mac and cheese, none of that. The collard greens, no. We not cooking together. I don't want to do none of that stuff. I mean, you could cook for me if that's what you desire to do, but I don't like that stuff.
Oh shit, that's intense. That's intense. I would want a man to cook for me.
No, I employ him to cook for me, but I don't want. Like
I ain't no chef now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie and say that I cook a lot of diet food, but there's some other stuff I can whip. Now, my boy Wayman, that he could throw it. You know what I mean? He could do the whole Thanksgiving and everything. I can't say I'm there, but
you can cook though. I
could throw some stuff.
My son still talk about your damn yams, and he won't even eat mine.
See, and that was gonna bring up my next topic. Like, do you want her to cook like only basic foods, or like the lobster tails over a bed of rice covered in like some cream sauce, or do you just want some chicken or some shrimp alfredo? That's what everybody be doing.
That basic ass shit.
Yes,
these hoes is not finna be chicken alfredo on my son to death. I can tell you that.
See, like, what if that's her specialty? Like,
she the finest
best chicken or shrimp alfredo.
She ain't the one.
I've never dated a girl that can cook. So
what?
Nope.
Like cook nothing.
Not really. Nope.
Damn.
So, and when I say date, I mean my girlfriend. But I can't. I mean, whatever she know how to do, I'll be appreciative of that. Yeah, and we can learn how to cook together.
See, it needs to be more men like you.
Look, my boy gonna see that. They gonna say he pandering. I'm being honest. I'm the pander man, but I'm just saying my honest opinion.
See, it needs to be more men like you, because some people don't be like, you cook the same stuff over and over again. What you get up and cook something, or give me a cookbook. How about that?
I'm trying to see if you got it on here. I'm trying to
learn. YouTube. The shit is on YouTube.
Everything's on YouTube.
Just find the shit on YouTube and grab all the ingredients.
YouTube University. Cause I made some what's those little tacos you dip in a little sauce?
Oh, boy, it's like start with a B or something like that. I can't.
Barista?
Something like that. Yeah, those be looking fire.
I made some of them things. Let me tell you. Yup, YouTube University, YouTube and TikTok. They got stuff on TikTok too.
Yeah.
So her not being able to cook is not something she needs to bring to the table.
Nah.
I love that.
I think whatever encompasses bringing, like, just the idea of bringing something to the table. I think a lot of people today, or a lot of women, and I can say men too, but they don't feel like there's a need to bring anything to the table. They'll say, I'm the table, and I'll look, oh, that's a naked ass table. I ain't got shit on it.
That's your sister. That's your sister.
Nah.
I mean, her table not naked, but that's your
bring
sister.
a whole lot to the table. That's a hustler over there for sure.
She the table.
Hey.
If y'all didn't know, she is the table.
Like I said, hey, there's good and bad. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're not good for me, don't mean you're not a good person.
Hello.
Bad for me, don't mean you're a bad person.
Dating. Do you you and your girlfriend, y'all should still date one another?
For sure.
Okay.
That was something that was taught to me by my ex-girlfriends. Like, and I walked away agreeing with that. You know, going on dates, trips, stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, you should still court her as you guys are together for sure.
No. Okay, you go.
No, I was gonna say most definitely. I think, but both sides do it.
Yeah.
I can't just say men do it because I think females will do everything they can to get this dude, and they like put that shit on. They do X, Y, and Z, and then the second they get here and they get super comfortable, then they just start not giving a fuck. They just walk around the house with his clothes on, big shirt. They just stop really caring, and it's just like sometimes we be like, but he don't want to take me nowhere. It's just like you gotta give him a reason to fucking want to do something, I guess.
Exactly.
But I just feel like the man always has to always be the chaser. Sometimes I feel like nowadays men want them to chase. Men want you to chase them. So men want the female to like chase them. Like instead of a guy coming up to you and talking to you, it's like, oh, why women need to be more, start shooting that shit. Like I hate hearing that shit on podcasts. Like females need to shoot that shot or don't be scared to say something. Well, that's not my job to be saying nothing. Because now when we going out, I don't have my dick on the table because now it's like you want me to be the man in the situation.
Yeah.
So now I'm tight.
I don't know. I think in social places, I don't really agree with that part. I mean, there is little situations like where a man could get in trouble. Like if you work with somebody or something like that, like where the man is under that type of pressure, where, you know, she might, but if she's interested, she might need to make it known, you know what I mean? But like at a party or any type of social circle where people are out mingling, go ahead. If you're a man, go up and talk to her. Or maybe, and the most I would tell her is like, make eye contact. Give me something.
Yeah, because I can talk, I can have a whole conversation with my eyes.
Yeah.
Okay. So give the signal that you want to talk. Like I want you to come shoot your shot with me. So come on.
Yeah.
Okay, but you're okay with approaching a female in a mingling section, like okay.
But at the gym, like certain places, because there's places where women feel uncomfortable, or the man will be like, might get in trouble for that. You know what I mean?
But how would you do it at the gym? Let's say this nigga fine in a motherfucker at the gym. How would you want a girl to talk to you? Like, let's just say, for instance, you work out. So let's say you in the gym. And it's a girl, you see her all the time. Y'all work out around the same time. How would you want her to say something? Because it ain't like she could look at you like... You see them weights now?
I don't know. That's tough. I mean, but that's something that women should think about when men approach them, because it's a tough thing.
But what if nobody ever approaches anybody? Because the gym has its own energy. So niggas be in there with their headphones, everybody be doing their own thing.
I feel like this is how I do it. I don't work out. I'm not a gym rat. So if I go in there, I'll be like, he's a nice piece of specimen. So I'm like, excuse me. Like, excuse me. But could you like point me in like a direction of what I need to be doing to work on certain parts of my body? And they be like, hell yeah, shorty.
I
wish it went that way. Damn, I'm gonna try that next time I go.
I'm like, hey, I'm trying to work on this. I don't know what I'm really
What's your
doing.
Name? Oh, okay. How you doing? Whoop.
Boom. Now you got a gym partner.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna be having a brunch partner after like you want to go get like a post workout
Just say hi
meal
multiple times. You know what I mean? Like when you see each other, make a habit. Oh, that's your face? That's your gym face? Make a habit.
I be in the gym in my own zone. It is this fine ass nigga in the gym, and he just be doing his thing. I just do my thing. I never. We literally probably see each other 5 to 6 times a week. Some weeks, literally, and we don't
never speak.
We never. I mean, like it's not. But I don't even know what his voice sound like.
Yeah,
and that's the thing. We're not gonna get into that, but if you got a little bitch ass voice, she gonna be like,
Oh yeah, if his voice
Yeah.
sound crazy, yeah, no. But the good thing is he know how to tie his shoes.
Tie his shoes.
That's a thing.
That's
That's
a
her
thing?
thing. That's her thing.
All right.
That's her thing.
What's next?
That's her thing.
Oh, I do like this question. How many dates should you go on per month? But that's in a relationship though, right? Or are you saying if you dating someone? Because if you let me get the answer in that question, you ain't gonna like
If
mine.
you dating somebody, if you my girlfriend, you my boyfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I mean,
that's a relationship.
Yes.
That's not dating.
Yeah, in a relationship.
Okay.
In a relationship, how many dates you go on per month? Or should there be a cap on how many dates you go on?
I think you should do what you feel. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I've dated where they don't even like to go out that much. And then what is it considered a date? If we kicking it together at the house, not even talking about sex, just coming over, cook a meal or whatever, you know what I mean? Is that a date? Or is it only a date when we sitting down at a restaurant? Like,
That's a good question.
No, I think you can have house dates.
Yeah, you can
as
have
long
house
as
dates.
as long as you dress it up nice though. Like it just can't be just oh, it's food in the kitchen and we just both make our plates and we go sit on the couch. I think it has to be dressed up nice. Like we sit at the table, we have we set the table and all that stuff. I think then now that's a date.
Okay.
But it can't just be we just eat and in the bed and we watching fucking
Power or some shit.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so
It
what,
could be like a movie night, or yeah,
no.
or like a.
if you just dating, like you seriously dating somebody, man.
Us watching snow fall in the bed and you eating your food on your side of the bed and me eating my food on my side of the bed.
At least 2-3 times a month, at least. I mean, if you got a whole,
I agree. 2-3 times a month, I think is great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 2
a month.
Yeah.
2 a month.
See, and I'm thinking I have to dumb it down to regular because what I want to say, y'all not gonna like it.
Go ahead. What is?
But
I want to
I
hear.
can say 2-3 times a month. Like if of course if we all just living just a regular life, but for me, that's not gonna work.
She want to do
more?
She want to do 2 or 3 times a week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. 2-3 times a month for me is not gonna work. But it depends. Now, if we live together, totally different.
Mm-hmm.
If we live together, yes, 2-3 times a week. I mean, 2-3 times a month, cool. But if we don't live together, it needs to be at least 6 dates a month.
Whew.
At least.
Mm.
But
here's a underlining question. Are you paying for some of those days? Or
absolutely the fuck not. I'm not paying for a single date. I may pay to valet one date. That's it. But no.
6 dates a month.
Yeah, and she ain't paying for nothing. Like, would you want your girl to? Would y'all?
Why you have to bring that up?
Because that's an underlying question everybody want to know.
I'm not paying for shit.
Depending on the dynamics of the relationship,
Yeah.
would you guys want? Well, I know she don't. You would you want your girl to pick up the check? Maybe
one time.
Maybe one.
Yeah.
Maybe it's one or twice.
I mean, I would like that to happen, but I mean, like I said, you got to find what's good for you and what isn't. In my opinion, I don't know. That's the balance. That's one thing that we got to find because to me, I think I love the female liberation that's going on. You know what I mean? Women getting higher wages and stuff like that. But so think about it. If you making 6 figures a year, I'm making 6 figures a year, but I pay all our bills. I pay for every single date. And you basically just spend your money on you. Why would there's no reciprocity in this? No, there's no equality in this relationship except for the power within the relationship. So you want equal amount of power with none of the responsibility?
Well, the thing is women not supposed to have no power to me in a relationship.
What? Why not?
To me, not equal, no. Because, I mean, well, and that's why I like when you say it goes back to what works for you. Because it made me think about this post that I read, and it was like, oh, if 50-50 work for you, if this work for you, if this work for you. Because, like, to me, nobody's look the same. Yeah. Like, because, I mean, we always go back to this, but 50-50 would never work for me. Because I just never see myself being submissive to a man that think I'm going to be paying 50% of the bills because now I'm talking 50% of the shit. I'm not doing, I'm doing 50% of the things because to think that I'm going to be even considering you in my mind, it don't even make sense. But that's just me. I know it's not for everybody else. But I do think that it's good that everybody finds what works for them and they know. And they know though at the beginning though.
Exactly.
Okay.
But no, I do got a question though to that.
Go ahead.
Do men like when females fake act like they gonna pay?
Hell no. I'll be like, damn, like she ain't even like she pump fake me. God damn. She hit me with the pump fake. I'm like, whoa.
And I got another question to that.
Nah, I
Like
appreciate that though. If you at least grab your wallet.
The
You
fake
got
fake?
it? You got it? Yeah, I got it, baby. It's all good. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, I do.
and then that's my next question. What do you think about the but I'll eat a tip. I'll eat a tip.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
the tip girl.
Well,
Yeah.
do y'all like that or no?
That's cool.
That's
yeah,
cool.
whatever. You contributing. That's cool with me too. I like that. Yeah.
You like that?
I'm
Okay.
all. Don't get it twisted. I'm all about. I like going on dates. I like spoiling my girl and all that type of stuff and doing stuff. I don't even like using the word spoil, but just treating her. You know what I
Make
mean?
sure she right, yeah.
But at the same time, you know what I mean? Like I said, if we in this together, I don't understand
Why it can't be equal?
not just equal. I'm not even saying we got to pay an equal share of the bills or whatever the case may be. But I'm saying if you spend none of your money on us, like nothing, like I said, you got $100,000.
Well, see, when I think about stuff, no, but I cut you off.
No,
Go
you good.
ahead.
I'm listening.
No, I think when I think about stuff like that, it's never like whenever I get into a relationship, because trust me, I'm very single. That's why I have this nice shirt. TikTok's going great. No 6, all 2022. But when I think about it, it's never like my money is my money. Ever.
Yeah.
Like I don't ever say that, and I think sometimes that's what get like misconstrued, because people think like, oh well, if he make 200,000 and you making 200,000 or whatever the fuck y'all making, then why he gotta pay all the bills, and then where your money going? You just put it in your pocket, or you just put it. No, like I think my money should go like maybe I invest in something for us, or maybe I do this with the money, or maybe it goes into that. It's not like my money is just my money is going to my account and fuck you at the end of the day. You walk if we break up, you only got $2. No, that's not the case. But I do think that the man's income should cover the bills and the bulk of everything.
My bad,
No, you good. It should cover like the bills and the bulk of everything of how that goes. But yeah, so I think I have to make sure that that's clear, that I'm never thinking that my money is only my money. He can't touch it. I mean, he can't touch it. But it's not like it's not going to something good. I just don't think that my money should cover any bills, or any of that stuff.
So okay.
Maybe my money can invest in like a business, or maybe a property or something, or like an Airbnb we invest in or something like that. Like that, I can see that. But he better ask me to pay spectrum bill.
I'm a heavy believer in balance. I mean, to me, the way a relationship that's ideal for me is like, I'm like easy going when it comes to most things. Like my girl, like say if I'm in a full on relationship, we got kids, we going to Christmas, right? She gonna tell us what we gonna wear. She gonna tell us what side of the family we gonna go see first. You know what I'm saying? And all that. She could plan the whole day. You know, all that stuff. Most stuff I don't care. My thing would be just when it's time for a man to make a decision, let me do that.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Let me.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
And even with you saying that, imagine your girl paying 50% of the bills, and it's time for you to make a decision.
Exactly.
Let me tell you how I got 50% of the say in that decision, because hell no. No. Your family can't come stay here because they getting they going somewhere else, because guess who paying half this shit up in here? But when you the man, and that's why I feel like the man has to take care of all that shit, because the man has to make all the decisions, really. Female, we just supposed to follow.
Okay, but what if one of your family members want to stand, he paying all the bills, and he be like, well, nah.
Well, Shaquita, you can't stay with us this week because my man said that you can't stay, and he pays all the bills here, and this how I live. Sorry. There's a Days Inn up the road. I can send you the link to the website. But I can't help you because my man said you can't stay here. But that's how I want it to be. I'm not even bullshitting. Like, I want it to be to where a man, but that's how it was, every relationship I've been in. Like, the man was always like the provider. I mean, granted, I've never been in a relationship to where the man was on no weird shit. I mean, but he always led though. And so I just followed.
I don't think I've ever been in a relationship where a nigga led.
That's deep.
That's deep as fuck.
Yeah, that's deep. Yeah, I think, like I said, it's about finding balance and what finding for you. And I think a lot of people don't have the patience. So a lot of the memes you see or things you see is people speaking because they didn't have the patience.
Yep.
They just hop in relationships, you know what I mean? Instead of learning themselves, being single for a while and finding something in a situation that works for you.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm just super love. The thing is, for me, where I'm at is I only know what I don't want. Like if you ask me what I'm so serious. I'm serious.
Bar.
No, I'm serious. I only know what I don't want. Like I cannot tell you. Like if somebody was ask me, like, "Oh, what are you looking for in a man?" Like I be watching that girl that do the single Saturdays. I love her. Kayla G. I'm not Kayla G, but I forget her name. Kendra G or something. She do like single Saturdays or whatever. But she always asks like, what are you looking for? I can't answer that question. I have no idea what I want in a nigga. I know what I don't want though. Like I know exactly what the fuck I don't want, what I'm not doing, what I'm not dealing with. No.
See, another thing too is when a lot of times men will feel like when they paying for everything, they bought it. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of men that have money don't respect the things that they buy. And when I a lot of girls are like, you'll see they dating a rapper or whoever the case may be. He don't got one chain. He don't got one expensive chain. He got two. He don't got one expensive car. He got two or three. You know what I'm saying? So if a man feel like he got all the power and he done bought everything and he's spending all the things, a lot of times he gonna see you as an object that he bought. And the first thing when the TV kick out, first thing he gonna do, like when the TV's tripping or something tripping, he gonna be like, what the fuck is wrong with this thing? Why does this shit ain't working? He might put his hands on you. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Because he don't respect you as a person. He respects you more as an object. Because he bought it. And most men that get power and money and stuff like that, they're used to things going their way. You know what I mean? And they don't, so that's just something to consider, like I said. But I think there's a balance, and every individual is different. I don't think that every man that has a whole lot of money and that's going to come in or enough money to come in and pay all the bills or do whatever and have that understanding is going to be abusive or whatever. But I think that's something that you got to look out for sure.
More of the story, find your balance in your partner.
Yeah.
Find it. Because if you don't, it's going to be one side of it. Come on now. All right. Look at you giving us insight and shit.
Helping the girls out in the streets.
Hey.
I feel like we talked about this, but I'm going to ask anyways. We haven't, I'm sorry. What does it mean when a man says that they need time to work on themselves? Like if they in a relationship with you and they be like, babe, this not what I want right now. I just need some time to myself. Is that really them taking time for themselves or having a nicer way to break up with you?
I think it's the same thing with women too. I think I've had women say that type of stuff, like it's not you, it's me, or stuff like that. I think when I hear that, to me, that just sounds like somebody that wants to do something else.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And leave you, you got to watch the people that leave you in limbo or are willing to leave things with ambiguity. You know what I mean? I think the best route is to cut those people off. That's what I've learned to do, is just cut that shit off. I'm not about to sit here in limbo while you wonder. I respect that, and there's some evolved people that really mean what they're saying, but the majority of people that talk is, I got to figure out what's going on with me, or maybe things will work out in the future. I still love you. All that. Okay. Bye-bye.
Who's next?
So would you just stop talking to them completely, or like what if she in your case, what if she wanted to continue to talk as friends?
Nah, fuck that. It depends on the nature of the relationship. If we was never that deep, then yeah, if our relationship was closer to friends. But if for me, what works for me, I have an inability to differentiate the two. If I loved you to that depth at one point, then I'm never really gonna see you as anything else. I'm not gonna see you as just only a platonic friend.
Yeah.
So that's just me. But some people that works for, you know what I mean? It depends. Some people are more detached naturally.
Yeah. See, I'm like you. Once we do the I love yous and we doing this and we relationship and all that stuff, it's super hard for me to even go back to just me looking at you as a friend, because it's like in the back of my head it's like, damn, you supposed to be my person, and it's like, nah, we can't be friends type shit. Like what?
Yeah. And if there's ambiguity, then you don't understand my value. If you need to go figure out yourself or figure out what this is or anything like that, the only way to give you a complete understanding of what you're gonna be missing when I'm not there or what my value is why you actually missing me. You can't miss me if I'm standing right in front of your face and available all the time. So go and figure it out over there, and I'll be over here.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's all just fucking confusing.
I'll put it to you like this. Sometimes if you got Gatorade, water, you got Powerade, you got iced tea, you got all that stuff sitting in the fridge.
Mm-hmm.
Water might not seem that valuable to you, but if I took all that away and even the water and made you sit around for like 16 hours without anything to drink, water sound real nice.
Yeah.
You don't need all the variety, you know what I'm saying? So I think sometimes people need you to be away from them a little bit to really realize your value.
Speaking of variety, I know I'm skipping some stuff on your list, Brittany. I know I'm skipping around on your outline, but I gotta know this one. So is cheating worth it? Not to say you're a cheater, but I know that you may know a person that cheated or a friend, because I mean, we all human and we all have friends or whatever. Yeah. But do you think that cheating is worth it? Pause. Have you ever cheated in a relationship? Look, I'm in your business.
Yes, I have. I didn't in my last one. I didn't, but the girl I dated in college, I think, I did cheat, and I think that messed some things up for sure. She cheated as well.
Pause. You think once a cheater, always a cheater?
I think majority, yeah. I think majority of the situation, because I always tell people cheat. Women don't cheat, men don't cheat. Selfish people cheat. I think if you're not willing, cheating is in it. I think it's also a moral thing. I think if you don't believe in cheating or you think cheating is wrong, you won't do it. But if you got a reason to justify it or whatever the case may be, or you don't really think it's wrong, you're gonna do it. So I think, I think not cheating has to do about putting the other person's good, better good above your own.
Yep.
So if you're willing to put with that other person's feelings, you know what I mean, above your own in a way, then you won't cheat.
Facts. Because I feel like if I have a thought about cheating on you, I'm finna break up with you.
Yeah.
Oh, this is another question I've been dying to ask, and you got it on here. Thank you so much for So, why don't men leave and they just cheat? So, I know they always like to bring up statistics like, oh, the divorce rate is blah, 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 blah by women and all this stuff. But women leave because they be so hurt and blah, blah, blah. And men are just stay in a relationship and they'll just cheat. And they'll just be in a relationship and keep doing her wrong until she leaves. It's never really the man that leave. It's 90% of the time the female, they were like, I'm out this shit because, But why don't men just leave? Like when they not happy no more? Because clearly they not happy. Selfish.
Yeah, selfishness. I think I think you can always circle it back to that, but it's similar with women. I think there's a narrative out there that women don't cheat. Or like it's not as publicized, but we all know women.
Oh, definitely.
And it's like women know women that be out here
cheating,
going ham.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Like that old school term, the milkman son has been around since, you know what I mean? So, and we do know the milkman. Yeah. R.I.P. my Uncle Jesse. Love you, man. But I think selfishness. I think they do love that woman. I think a lot of us don't understand it. To understand love and know what it is, a sacrifice and all that kind of stuff. I think those things do come more natural to women. That's why maternal instinct and things like that are around. But selfishness,
yeah.
I either need to let her go because I'm not mature enough to control my vices or whatever the case may be, or she's not doing these things and I need this in here and I don't know how to communicate that, so I'm going to get it somewhere else, but I don't want to lose her. It's a lot of different things in there, reasons why men do it. Selfish. But I think it's all about self. It's all self-absorbed.
Selfish shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose you, but I'm finna go fuck on this little girl who got all this.
Gonna do this, that, and the third.
Oh, I'm gonna tell us cute little short story real quick before I ask this next question. I met this guy. We just was talking about Instagram could be a date, could be a new way to a dating app or whatever. So we exchanged contacts on Instagram. We actually met each other in person at a club. We had mutual friends, but he was with a group of people. I was with a group of people. We didn't know who was with who.
Okay.
So we now exchange contacts. So we doing the generic text and bullshit. The nigga asked me my zodiac sign.
What's wrong with that? You don't like that?
Which poses the next question on the list.
Okay.
Does zodiac signs matter? I guess to answer your question, do I like it? It was a turn off for me, I guess, at this big age. To me, it's like, I'm not talking about no fucking zodiac at the age of 30 fucking one. Like, that shit, to me, it don't mean shit. The people they say I'm compatible with don't work. The people I'm not compatible with don't work. Don't fucking work. So what the fuck's supposed to work? So I guess I want to ask you, do you think that zodiac signs matter?
I think they have some influence. I think that I would never dismiss something that people have been studying for thousands of years as poppycock. You know what I mean? I think people have been studying it for a long time.
Yeah.
I'm interested in zodiac. I just think it's fascinating. But
so do you only date girls that you're compatible with?
Nope.
Okay.
One, because I didn't get into it until the last like 5 or 6 years.
But that's still a long time though.
Yeah. But so all throughout high school, I couldn't tell you what my girlfriend's zodiac signs was.
But now when you date, are you intentionally dating girls that you're compatible with?
I'll never cut a girl off and say, oh, I'm an Aries and you're this. So, so we naturally don't get along. So I want to talk
from two Aries.
Yeah. So I would never, hey, it's our birthday, everybody. So I would never do that. But I mean, I don't know. I just think zodiac signs can give you some telltale markers on what somebody's personality traits could possibly be like. I think the thing that influences us the most is the decisions that we make and our upbringing. That over anything, where the stars was when you were born will never influence you more than what you were taught and the choices you make. You know what I mean?
So, okay, this is my thing about it.
Go ahead.
So I never got into it ever. But at one point I was like, I was reading up on it and stuff like that. And then somebody asked me, well, where's your moon or where's your rising sign or some shit? I was like, I'm a Capricorn. They was like, no, well, that doesn't have anything to do with this. It all has to do with your moon. I'm like, okay, so all this shit I've been reading is all bullshit because I'm not even a fucking Capricorn? They like, so most of your shit is all like in your moon sign or wherever your rising sign, and it go with the time you was born and all that shit. Crazy.
Yeah.
It was too much. Not even it being too much, but to me now it's like, okay, so now it's bullshit because technically y'all are both Aries, right? But y'all moons could be in two different fucking, your shit could be in Capricorn.
Pisces.
Yeah, like your shit's in Pisces, your shit could be in fucking Capricorn. So then technically y'all not even Aries no more.
How do we find out about our moon?
The time you was born.
There's like apps and stuff you can put in, you like put your information in. I know mine. I'm Aries sun, Pisces moon, and Libra rising.
I love it.
What's the app? I want to know what my moon and signs are.
There's a bunch of them.
Yeah, it's a bunch of them.
Yeah, there's a bunch of apps. But you gotta know, if you got your birth certificate and you know where and the time you were born, the day you were born, and where you were born, you can figure out.
Shit, I don't think I know the time.
It's on your birth certificate.
It's on your birth certificate.
Is it?
It should
look
be.
at it.
Yeah, it should be on your birth certificate. It's on mine.
They say your moon sign affects your personality the most.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes, that's what they say. They say everything is in your moon. So you said your moon's in Pisces?
Yep, Pisces.
So technically you're not even an Aries.
But see, I think my natural reaction to things is like an Aries. So Pisces is known to be very emotional. So, but Aries is like instantaneous. So I'm gonna react like if something happens. My natural reaction is to react very fiery and right away with deep emotion. So throughout my life, I've learned as I've gotten older as an adult to try to corral that. You know what I mean? Because that's not necessarily conducive to being in a adult relationship. If I'm flying off the handle all the time,
every time,
So.
It's so crazy
to get into it.
But see, listen, it's so crazy because even just listening to you, my ex is an Aries. You guys are nothing.
I like.
I mean, not to say either one of you guys are bad. Both great men. Like no negative, no negative on him, but complete, total different people.
It's his moon sign.
I know, but who's finna be? What time was you born? But they say that's what girls be doing. Like, what time was you born and where you was born at? And they just be reading into these niggas.
I'd be scared about something like that because then I think you finna like to put a hex on me or something.
Yeah,
but I want to know. You got me interested. I want to know all this stuff.
But like, what's more important to know, like, who was his mama? Who raised him?
His mama.
Learn about his mama and what she taught him. You know what I mean? And the decisions he done made. Listen to those things. What did he do? You know what I mean? Throughout his life, that's gonna influence him more than his zodiac sign. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Because, like I said, like you a Capricorn, but I think you got, and Capricorns are usually like real reserved or like, but they fierce though. You know what I mean? And I think there's some of those things in you, but you also got a lot of, you almost could come off like an Aries because you do your thing and you know what I mean? Like you're not.
I want to be a Virgo so bad.
Your moon is in the Aries.
I'm hoping it's in Virgo. I'm gonna look it up when we go eat. When we leave here.
You like Virgos?
I love Virgos. Yeah. I love Virgos.
Why?
Like, I don't know. All the dope people to me are either Virgos or Geminis.
Or Aries.
Or no, seriously, or Aries.
Yep.
Literally, everybody I know that's super dope is either. Or I like Tauruses too. Both of my sisters are Tauruses.
My sister Taurus.
So I love your
Shout out
sister.
to
Yeah, I like Tauruses. Anyways, okay, last question.
Go
This for
ahead.
everybody here.
Yeah.
Is marriage still the end goal? I'll go first.
Look at her.
Yes. It's still the end goal for me. I do want to be married. I want to be married. I do want to be in a serious relationship one day. I say 2023 is when I'm gonna get in a serious relationship, or 2024 maybe. But not right now. But yeah, I do want to be married. I used to say I wanted more kids, but I think I'm over it. I think I'm done.
I'm telling you,
I'm
next
done.
time she gonna want at least one more.
Oh, yeah.
Every show I say something different.
Yeah.
But no, I think I'm done. But I want to know for y'all, do y'all still subscribe or want to be married?
Definitely. I think marriage is definitely the right marriage though, with the right person is
Yes.
definitely the end goal for sure. I would love to, because I think marriage is not just it's a celebration of those two people with all the other people that have been in your story. It's not about the ring or
Yes.
a piece of paper or none of that. You know what I mean? It's just our loved ones coming together.
The family.
You know what I mean? Like, think about our family. You know what I mean? Like, there's the marriages that have connected, all of those families that all together that have made our conglomerate of a family. Like, that's what it's really about.
Marriage is still my end goal, even though
Yeah.
I feel like it's not going.
No, you can't say that. Words are powerful.
Okay,
It's gonna happen.
all right, but yes, marriage is still my end goal. I wanna be all about somebody, and we make beautiful kids one day, and they be rambunctious, but also humble at the same time.
My God, babies, I can spoil them.
But yeah, I want to get married.
Be patient, but don't let nobody play with
Facts.
Period.
you. Yeah.
Oh, I loved it. This was such a good episode. Thank
Beautiful.
you so much for coming on our podcast. Our first Houston guest. This is dope. You have to,
My Aries brother.
Yeah.
and we have to come to LA and do a show with you and Wayman.
That's something that we definitely want females on the show, and y'all are
Y'all
we're
show
not just
scare
females,
me.
y'all family. You know what I'm saying? So, but we definitely need a female perspective, and we'd love for y'all to come on for sure.
Y'all
Okay.
show scared me
Great.
because
Wow.
I'll be agreeing with you on his ass.
And that's what it's about. It's about the communication. That's
Just
why
have
when
the
you
conversation.
said, you said you needed Summer Walkers to bounce back to that. I love that. I love Summer Walker. I love her because I feel like music is females having a conversation with us. Girls need love too, things like that.
Girls,
You know what I mean? Having that conversation. So
That is
I don't want you to come on the show to be agreeable. I want you to come in and bring what y'all always bring, and that's valuable information from a female perspective.
Oh, well, we coming.
Yeah.
Can't wait till y'all come back.
First time it's gonna be in LA.
LA? Oh, you ain't never been?
No.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, we going
No
up.
back zone.
Tell our listeners where they can find you
You guys,
if you want them to find you.
Oh, go ahead and find me. You can find me on Instagram at The Black Banker. Banker is spelled BANQER. The Black Banker. And you can also find us on YouTube. No Back Zone coming soon.
Hey, no bake zone.
No Back Zone.
And you guys, of course, can follow us at You're Doing the Most, YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. I am at Cinnamon J.
And I'm at _BNB_1991. That's a long name.
All right, y'all. See y'all next Tuesday. We out.
Hey, you doing the most.
Tell them hoes.
Hey, you doing the most.